to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. And I'm joined by one of Wise Take's finest. I'm talking about the man who needs no introduction, Mr. CashinDFS. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. Cash, just me and you today, man. Just a two-man. I'm still a little ill. As in sick. What's up? How you doing?
I'm alright. I guess NBA could have been so much better today if the Kings could play basketball.
Yeah. Every once in a while, like the Kings start playing well, and then we're like, okay, we got to pay attention to these Kings and do our thing. But every once in a while, they'll do something like they did tonight. And, we got to remember that they are bad teams. Every once in a while, bad teams will do stuff like that.
Yeah, I needed fourth quarter minutes, and I got 0 fourth quarter minutes.
Yeah.
Except Hill, but that was great. He's so good.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He's just a phenomenal talent.
He needs to dye his hair blonde again. When his hair was blonde, he was nice and aggressive.
Yeah, no, he had to make up for looking like a punk. he had to play extra hard because he looks so soft.
He needs to dye his hair again. This guy.
Yeah, the girly man.
But I don't know, man. We live in a crazy sports world.
Yeah.
Any day that Jack Del Rio can get fired and Marvin Lewis can get an extension, I don't understand.
It's just bad decisions across the board, man. You know what? It's an abuse of power, man. Like, the wrong people are in charge with these teams. It's like they keep these inner circles and they keep these things going, and it's not good, man. It's starting to come to a point where they need to evolve. We need the next set of coaches. You know what I mean? We need the next set of GMs. It's just not working. These guys, they think they're smart, and they think they're smarter than what the stats may show or what the film may show. I don't know.
Marvin Lewis should not got an extension. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm sure there's a lot of Bengal fans who would probably agree. I'm sure. You gotta get sick of losing at some point, so you know what I mean. But anyway, back to basketball. I need your help tonight, Cash, because I do have a ticket into FanDuel's $222 contest. So I'm trying to win it, man. 100K up top, it's like 1,600, rounded up 1,700 people. So I'm gonna need your help to break this down on this first look and give me that edge so I could win. You know what I'm saying? That's the game plan. That's why it's just me and you today. So we can focus. I got my game plan hat on, my game plan hood on. We're going to do this thing.
Play Quincy AC.
All right. We're not off to a good start.
Oh, I love that he got a 2. That's fantastic. Dude has been balling. He got a 2. I love it. It's hilarious. I love that.
But it is interesting, man. We were looking before the show on FanDuel, and the pricing is crazy. It's everybody is priced way up.
All the guys that you want.
The guys that you want. The narrative-fueled guys, the guys that look like they have the phenomenal matchups on paper. There's juicy spots wherever you look, but if you want it, it's going to be expensive. I did find a couple plays that I don't think are overpriced that hopefully we'll find more as we go. But they really did, man. It seems like they priced off of perception. That's what it seems like they did. They took, public perception of what they envisioned that people would want to play, and they just said, let's just jack all these guys' prices up and see what these people can figure out and how to play their guys. While still not completely ruining their lineups with value plays. But it's 12 games, so it's hard to make those decisions as is. So, I think on slates like this, where the pricing is like this, you have to do your best to just find the guys that are priced the best. I think you have to kind of almost empty your biases, it's not as exciting to play a guy. Maybe if there's a guy at 7-1, let's say, who's in a good spot, and it's not as exciting to play him because you have a chance to play Chris Paul against Orlando or Kyrie Irving against LeBron. But you might have to kind of put that stuff aside and play the guys that are priced well with that same upside because, that's just what they seem to have done, man. They priced everybody out. It's crazy. What do you think?
I agree. Some of them guys is they know Harden is out, so they just jacked up Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Westbrook.
Chris Paul hadn't even played well. He didn't play well the last game. Did he?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he
Oh
might have
no,
gotten
he
there in
did.
overtime, but he didn't. He got there in double overtime. He was
Yeah,
not
yeah, because it
playing
was
well.
double overtime. Yeah, he played 42 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. But he wasn't playing all that well in the beginning.
Yeah, man. It's just you got Drummond at 10K.
Mm-hmm.
They raised Big D's price. I almost said the real word. They raised Big D's price after how many bad games in a row?
Yeah, they raised his price. Steph Curry, who came back one game, played 25 minutes, happened to go nuts, and he's at 9,800.
Yeah, he went nuts. All right, he couldn't miss.
He couldn't miss. Yeah, this is interesting. I got DK pulled up, so as we go along, we could compare. But on FanDuel, first look, I mean, you can see the price. That's the first thing that we noticed was that the prices are like, whoa. It seems like DraftKings is a little bit more fair, a little bit more like what they have been this year. Like guys aren't outrageous, still a
Easy.
little overpriced, but yeah, a little easier. Which is crazy. They seem to have completely switched roles. You know, it used to be FanDuel. Come on, get your stuff together. Your pricing's crazy, and now it's like reversed. It's like completely reversed. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and just jump in here and let's talk this stuff out. Talk to me about point guards and take me down to around the 6K range. I know this could take a while because there are just so many names because everybody's above 6K. It seems like. But talk to me, man. What do you think?
Oh man, Russell Westbrook. It's the Lakers. It's an amazing spot. Oh man. Oh wow. They're gonna have to put KCP on him. Like they got to.
Yeah.
And they gotta put whoever they started as shooting guard, that's who they gotta put Ennis, or if they're probably gonna start Ennis again, which I don't think is a very good idea. But he's so small. But they gotta put them on the shooting guard. Like there's no way they can let Ennis or Clarkson try to guard Russell Westbrook. That's just gonna be deadly. They have no chance. So being that I think that they should do that, who knows if they do? Luke Walton's not the brightest bulb. But I think I'd rather go to Chris Paul for the savings against the Magic. The Magic suck really bad. But this is Houston without Harden, so should be able to keep it close enough where I don't miss out on Chris Paul fourth quarter like I did Kemba Walker. So I think I like him over Russ. Curry, I would have to know that I'm not gonna I gotta know I'm gonna get minutes. Like I'm not gonna play him at 25 minutes at almost 10K. But he should get to probably 30. I mean, he should probably get at least 30, I would think. Not going to play John Wall at 9.5. I want to play Kyrie really bad. He's 9,000, so maybe I like Kyrie over Chris Paul, but Kyrie should be popular, so I might be on the fade train. If he was still like 8.5 or if he was a little cheaper, then maybe. But being that I think he should be very popular, it's going to be a fade and pray because you know he's coming to play.
Mm-hmm.
He is coming to play.
Yeah.
Not going to play Elfrid Payton at 8K. Chris Dunn, I always like because he has upside. Jamal Murray, I could get behind that, but that's a steep price too.
Yeah.
It's against Phoenix on a back-to-back, but that's good. Man, Bledsoe, I don't know. Probably not for me. I think I'd rather go to Dinwiddie. He's at home and there's no Levert to take away his minutes. I've been off of Dinwiddie when Levert is there because he's taking his minutes and he hasn't been very good. Like I just noticed that since they moved to Levert to the backup point guard, that his minutes have just pretty much disappeared.
Yeah.
Because Levert, in all honesty, is a better basketball player than Spencer Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm.
They just have a sniper for LeVert. They don't let him play minutes for some dumb reason.
Right.
Like, he's good. He's fine. Like, I don't understand. Tyus Jones against Brooklyn. He's in play, but that's a steep price. Jordan Clarkson. I don't know if he's gonna start. I don't know what this coach is gonna do. Probably starts Ennis again, but I don't know. He should start Clarkson, but don't know. I just can't pay 6-3 on a 12-game slate for something I don't know. Rondo is decent against Utah. I've been going against Utah with point guards, but not the greatest. And none of this is great. I don't want Ish Smith. I don't want Tyler Johnson. Collison I do like, though. Oladipo's out. It's against Milwaukee, so I could play a little Collison, but my God. Dude got an 8 versus Minnesota. You sorry, P. He's all right at 6,000. That's it. Wow.
It's a lot, man. I know. It is. So, I think at the top, because everybody else is overpriced, it will be very hard to play Westbrook. If you can find a way to play him, I'm never going to tell anybody not to play Westbrook, especially not against the Lakers. I do think that, maybe you can get exposure to that game on that side with a different player that has a little bit of narrative in LA, but we'll talk about that later. I like Chris Paul the best up top. It's just a no-brainer. It's Orlando, right? We love point guards against Orlando, fast-paced team, Harden out. I get it. But I think where I want to focus in is around that Bledsoe range. I think Bledsoe, and the reason I say that is because look at him. He's 7-1. He just went up for 48, so he just had a good game, and they didn't.
But the game before that was not.
The game before that against OKC was bad, but then the game before that against Minnesota was really good again.
I think.
You know what I mean?
I think I would rather play Jamal Murray over him. But the only thing is that can the Suns keep it close?
That's my issue.
The Suns suck.
That's my issue there. In Indiana, point guards against Indiana this year has been phenomenal. Guys, I've just watched guys go off. Listen, remember against Indiana, that day that Chris Dunn screwed me and got late scratched. His backup had a phenomenal game. Grant, the dude that did nothing for the beginning of the season when he started. He looked like an all-star out there. Phenomenal game. Point guards against Indiana have been crushing, and if we'll talk about Big D, obviously when we get to small forwards, we'll talk about him. But right now, Bledsoe and Middleton, they've been the ones, man. They've been the ones carrying the team. So I'm going to take a guy that has 50-point upside, and I'm going to take him in a good matchup. And to me, there's value because while everybody else got priced up, he didn't. Just because why? There's no narrative. He's got a great matchup. You know what I mean? So it's ugly to take him over a Kyrie against LeBron. It's ugly. You know what I mean? You don't want to. But Jamal Jamal Murray compared to Bledsoe. At least, to me, Bledsoe is not as scoring dependent. Yeah, he is still, but he'll get his rebound. He's it's more believable to me. Jamal Murray, doing all the things he's doing, I don't know. It's he's good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not.
It's just the minutes.
Yeah.
He's played over 42 games in a row.
I know. He's been lights out, man. I've been playing him. I just now all of a sudden, this is the first time that he's ever been above 7. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so that scares me. You know, Bledsoe is a guy that when he was on the Suns, we were paying 85, 87, it's the Suns. He was by himself. It's a whole different situation. But paying 7-1 for him, yeah, sure, that still sounds like a good price for a guy like Bledsoe. But Jamal Murray at 7-3, that just sounds like what? Wait, why? I know he's been phenomenal, but man, 7-3 is are we really at that point? You know what I mean? But he's earned it. Don't get me wrong, the dude's earned it. I played him a lot. Whenever
you're getting 40 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. It's just with knowing that Malone is the guy behind it, it's just when. It's going to happen that day where for some reason Moutier plays 30 minutes. It's just it's just for no reason. He just does.
I just don't know. Tyus Jones, why is he so expensive when he takes 3 shots a game?
Yeah. Some damn steals,
he has to get steals to get you there. He's gotten 3 and 2 steals the last 2 games, and he's still only getting 22 points a game.
Yeah. No,
just never shoots the basketball.
Yeah, how can he shoot? He's got Wiggins, who chucks every chance he gets. He's got Butler, who's taken over, and he's got Cat, who...
Al? Well, he might get benched if he does it, but how? He has the ball in his hands. That's how.
He's
Just shoot the
just
damn
don't
thing.
pass it. I'm with you. That would be way too logical. Aside from that, I mean, I don't know, like.
But Collison at 6'1" with no Oladipo going against Milwaukee, who's point guard's been going off against.
Yes, I love that correlation play on FanDuel. Like for point guards, I like that.
Like an anatomy contest?
An anatomy contest, a mini one that nobody knows about. But these guys will get into it, you know what I mean? Because Collison's going to get competitive, Bledsoe's going to get competitive, and it's a great matchup for both of them.
Collison probably legitimately has 45-point upside, and Bledsoe has 50 to 55.
Yeah. And like they're very cheap considering everybody else is priced up. You know what I mean? Like I think that maybe we can do that.
The thing is that it's a nut matchup for Turner. So but I mean, more than one guy's gonna have to do it.
Right. With Oladipo out, there's definitely usage to go around. It's also, I mean, it's a good spot for who too, Mr. Lance.
Oh. Yes, it is, and a good spot for too. You know who else too? Yeah, that guy.
That guy. I know. Take me down to Value Town, Cash.
Isaiah Thomas is gonna sit. He looked pretty good today. I gotta tell you. I gotta say that. DSJ and a massive pace up. Oh wow. He backed up the huge game with another good game in only 27 minutes.
Yep.
So he's playing well. I like that. I like DSJ. Rubio against Rondo. Yeah. He had a massive game against Cleveland. I like that. I like both of those dudes. Jared Jack is a P. Ntilikina had him one hell of a horrible game today. TJ McConnell, I like that. If Embiid is out, if Embiid plays, not as much, but if any starter is out, I like McConnell.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler Ennis. Only 4.
I should mention, apparently Lonzo Ball is a game-time decision.
Yeah, I know I've seen that. If he plays, of course not. But if we get news early that he's not, you can go there. And if you got some balls, you can go there because I don't know if he's going to play or not. Has he practiced?
I think what I saw is that he got cleared to practice, but apparently he's a game-time decision.
Yeah, but
it's a shoulder.
We just got to look to see if we think he's going to play tomorrow. But Tyler Ennis is definitely a play against OKC at 4. Yes, if he's going to start.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he should, but Patty Mills or Murray if Pop's going to sit guys, and that's it down here.
Okay. I'm with you. It's tough to even look down there with all the awesome options up top. Like it's hard to even want to even look down there. But I do like McConnell a lot. He's somebody that just pops out to me. It's like McConnell to me, and I'd like to know your opinion, but for me, you might have said something on the show, but like he passes the eye test. When I watch him play, he's just so like I watched him.
I love him. I played him more than you could ever believe last year.
Yeah.
He was starting, and he was always this price. I played him all the freaking time. All the time. And I love that kid.
Yeah, I watched him.
I talk about him almost every damn day.
Oh, yeah. No, I know you love him. But, like, you know what I mean when you say a player passes an eye test? Like, Paulie mentioned that about like, all the depot ones, and...
Yeah, dude plays hard as shit.
Yeah, you just see him come in and bring a team to life. You know what I mean? Like, I watched Philly down by a ton the other day. He came in and literally brought them back. He just brought them to life. It was awesome.
Yeah, and he's been good and getting good minutes.
Yes. So I do like that if Embiid is out. That's the problem. A starter kind of has to be out for him to get a full rotation. That's
Yeah, if a starter's out, it makes him a great play. If everybody's playing, he's just a whatever.
Yeah.
He's just an average, okay play.
Yes, agreed. All right, let's move.
But I really like DSJ and Rubio though.
Yeah, absolutely. Rubio finally showed us that upside we've been waiting to see. Still got to wait and see if he can give it consistently, but he's another guy whose price hasn't really moved when everybody else was increased. He hasn't really, so we got to take advantage of those. He can do it
against Rondo.
He could do it against Rondo. I would hope so. I would hope so. Move me over to shooting guards, Cash.
DeRozan, you gonna pay $9K for DeRozan? Dude went ballistic last game. Like, wow, that was one hell of a game, dude. You know who's not gonna? I will not play DeRozan today. That is for sure. But if you want to pay $9K for him, he was on fire. Beal? Nah, I don't think so. I would much rather go down to Booker, but Booker's going to be on the road, on the back-to-back. Good matchup for him, though. Price came down a little bit. Donovan Mitchell, 7-8. Man, I think I'm going to be going to DK today. DK makes it too easy. I don't know. I don't want to pay 7-8 for Donovan Mitchell.
I know what you mean.
I would much rather go down here to Middleton at 7-3.
Donovan Mitchell, I think, is going to be extremely popular tomorrow. Do you think so?
At that price? I don't know. I mean, he's coming off a big game too, but
he's coming off a big game, and it's New Orleans. Like, people like to take guards and shooting guards and wings against New Orleans, and he's at home.
I would much rather like Rubio against Rondo than Mitchell against Drew. Yeah. But it's still a good spot though. But like, give me Middleton. Like, I would rather play Middleton, especially if he's going to be popular. Like, I would definitely rather play Middleton.
I think he will be. I mean, I don't know. I look at this position, and because people are going to probably pay up a point guard, we talked about all those options. I'm sure there's other positions we're going to come to later that have pay up options. So like shooting guard to me seems like it's kind of weak compared to like point guard. Like immediately I look and I'm like, wow, okay, this is not so great. First of all, the top two options aren't playing, Harden and Oladipo. And then after that, if DeRozan is 9K against Chicago, it's not really an exciting situation, right? Like all these other games have exciting situations. That's not one of them. Bradley Beal, 8-4 against the Knicks. I feel like people would rather just play Wall. And like, I don't know, if you paid it for point guard, do you really want to pay 8-4 for Brad Beal? So like, I feel like people would just settle for like Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. I feel like it's going to be like the settle plays right there.
Are they at home? They are at home.
Utah, yeah, they're at home.
No, I was talking about Washington.
Oh, yeah, Washington
John
is
Wall.
also at home.
I'm still not paying that price for John Wall. Yeah. I'm not going to do that.
No, I'm with you.
Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon I like a lot. James Harden is going to be out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not going to play the point guard, which he will play the backup point guard though. Like what coach is going to do, because he always brings Chris Paul out early and then lets Chris Paul start the second quarter with the second unit. So that's what he's probably going to do. And then once he brings Chris Paul out early in the first, Eric Gordon will play point guard for the rest of the first quarter. And then when Paul comes in the second quarter, Eric Gordon will sit on the bench. And then when Paul needs his rest, he'll come back in at point guard. And they'll play old boy at shooting guard. You know what I'm talking about. But we'll discuss him later.
Yes,
damn shame he's not this position.
I know. Robbery that he's not this position. We'll finish what we're talking about.
It's 9.5. That's his nickname. Because I told you he's missing a finger. Will Barton and Eric Gordon is probably my favorite two options up here above 6. If Will Barton always has upside, and he's been balling last couple of games. And if it's a blowout, if it turns into a blowout, Will Barton's still gonna be on that damn court. So yes, against Phoenix, give me some Will Barton. I like Eric Bledsoe and Will Barton. Evan Fournier, you piece of garbage. He completely disappeared in the second half of that game. You piece of trash. And KCP is at home. He gets to play. I like the matchup. There's no Roberson over there. He's going to be going against he's got to play mega minutes for them if the game is close.
Yeah.
Like I think I could just leave him on the court for all 48.
Yes.
But he's got to play mega minutes if the game close, so he's interesting too. That's it.
Yeah, I like KCP just for the simple standpoint that if he plays, first of all, he's nice and rested, right? Like he missed a few games because he couldn't leave the state, and they're gonna need him for Oklahoma City. You know, that's the only way. Their only hope of slowing down Russ at any rate is using KCP on him the entire time. So yeah,
in my opinion, if he doesn't get in foul trouble, there's no way he plays under 40 minutes today.
Right, I agree.
That's my opinion.
That we shouldn't, except his coach is a moron. But if his coach was a regular average human being with a regular average level IQ, then he would play as many minutes as Russ Westbrook. But aside from that, man, I'm with you on Barton. The Gordon call, I mean, how could you not like Gordon? Like you said, he's going to be playing starting at the 2, and he's going to be backing up the point. So you got to love that as far as a usage perspective, and he's significantly cheaper than a Chris Paul. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I think it's kind of rough up here, so I'm hoping that we can kind of find some plays at the bottom because there's nothing to get too excited about up top. So when that happens on a slate where we just talked about how many studs there are at point guard, like maybe we can find some guys to punt. With that said, take me down to Value Town.
Let me go back over. We're at shooting guard.
Yeah, man, you're gonna get excited now.
I had to move over to the position to plug somebody in there. Wiggins, he got me there last game. I had him, and I was not expecting what I got. That's for sure. I was not expecting no 46.
It's been a while,
but I mean, it's one of the best matchups in basketball. Price came up a few hundred, but he's all right. I don't think I would go back because he just did it for me. So I don't think I'll go back, but it's a good spot for him. Dwayne Wade on the back-to-back. I think he played well today. I probably won't do that. Wesley Matthews is still in his hole with dirt over him. Brogdon's price came down. He's only 4.8. I mean, he's still going to get minutes. My God, look how many minutes he played last game. Holy crap.
Yeah.
He's still going to get minutes, so he's definitely going to play at that price. Like, I don't see how he doesn't go out and get somewhere close to that price. I mean, just look at his game logs. There's a bunch of 30s in there and a lot of 25s close to it. So, I mean, that's what he needs for you. So, on this slate, like, you're not looking like some plays you're just not going to be able to have major upside in because just everybody is so expensive. So if you're going to be paying up for some of these guys, you're going to have to be paying down somewhere. Mm-hmm. And a guy that's going to get you hella minutes that's 4.8 that should be barely owned on this mega slate, that's an option for me. So I like that. Josh Hart with KCP coming back, I don't particularly love that. That's like a guess. Jamal Crawford, yes. I like Jamal Crawford. He would be like, in case it turns into a blowout, which I never like to predict, but Brooklyn does suck. Brooklyn is without LeVert. Brooklyn is probably without Carroll. So I could do Jamal Crawford at 3.9 in a great matchup. Dude has mega upside. If he plays minutes, like he's one of the best guys at putting the ball in the hoop. And that's pretty much. I mean, Nick Stauskas is gonna have to play. If both of them dudes is out, he's gonna have to play his min price. So he's an option.
That's the guy I was waiting for you to say.
Abrinas, I wouldn't do.
No.
I mean, he's just garbage. He did show some upside earlier in the year when. Who was out? It was George, I think, was out. He was starting for him, but he's been bad. Like, the other kid is starting, whatever, I forget his name. It's small forward. He's been playing over him. But Nick Stauskas is a dude if you want to go all the way down to min price. And you always got to look at San Antonio guys that pop sit guys. That's it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm hoping Stauskas is a guy that maybe things look a little bit brighter for tomorrow. I know that LeVert is doubtful. Carroll has bruised ribs, sore ribs, or whatever. So if both of those guys miss, they may have to play this guy. You'd mentioned that they sent Whitehead down to the G League already. So unless tomorrow they just decide to call him up, which I don't know.
I think they have to.
They possibly. I guess it depends. I mean, I guess if they need him, they need him. But they do have Stauskas, so I'd be curious. If they don't, then you would think Stauskas would have to be the guy to play a little bit of point guard.
It would be Stauskas or Crab. One of those two.
Stauskas or Crab. Yeah, I agree. So at 3.5, I'm hoping that he's kind of somebody that we can kind of hang our hat on for value. But right now, it's a little too early to tell. You know, it may be too early to tell until the game is actually on itself. But I have hope. If they don't bring up Whitehead, they're not going to have a choice. They're going to have to play the guy. He's
been a steaming hot pile of dog crap the last few games.
Yes, but he's not playing. 11 minutes, 8 minutes. He got 15 against Miami, okay. But when he got 23 against New Orleans, he could put up 27, you know. So he can do it. And if he's going to be playing point guard, obviously, hopefully we get a little bit more of those peripherals. We don't want him, like, scoring dependent. We don't want to just rely on him to score. But
yeah, I mean, I would want him at point because I don't want him against Wiggins or Butler.
No. We would need him at point. And we need him at, like, garbage time point. We need him in there.
Yeah,
like,
without Wiggins and Butler on the court.
Yeah, exactly. But he's
Jamal Crawford.
Yeah.
Take that defense.
Yes, I'll take that defense. Yeah, give me some Jamal Crawford defense. There you go. I like that call. It's ugly down there, but we're going to have to find some value somewhere. It's going to be a fun Wise stream tomorrow. Doing research on this slate tomorrow. It should be fun. We'll have to get started early on that one. Move us over to small forwards, Cash. Oh, I love the Brogdon call, too, by the way. I love that guy. Brogdon, love that dude.
Oh, yeah, I do, too. I love
that dude. Anyway,
I loved him in college when I saw him.
Oh, yeah.
And then he shocked the world. He was the best rookie last year.
Yeah.
For me. LeBron James. If I'm going to play LeBron James, like I got to play Kyrie.
Yeah.
It's just, I just got to.
Yeah.
Like, it's a must for me. If I play one of them, I got to play the other. It's just what I have to do if I do it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Yeah, because otherwise you're picking a side. You don't want to pick a side. It's like, you know what I mean? You gotta be neutral. You got to respect the game, respect the rivalry. I don't know. I'm just messing around. But you know what I'm saying, though. I get you.
Yeah.
Because then you're looking for the anatomy contest. That's what you're looking for.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I know who wins it, but yeah. Big D, man. I sure wish they wouldn't have raised the price. Like, what the hell? Why would you raise the price? Dude hasn't put up a 50 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. And you're going to raise his price up to 11.3 where he has to get 56 just for value? Are you kidding me? Like, come on. What are y'all doing over here? I want to play him. Of course I want to play him because he's been bad. He's been screwing everybody. But the minutes have gone nowhere. The minutes are there. The points are there. The rebounds are there. The assists have been there the last 2 games. It's just the blocks and steals. I can't sit.
Too, right?
I can't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Great. But I can't sit here and recommend you play Big D after what he's been doing. Like, I just can't do that. Am I gonna play him? I'm gonna try to. But yeah, I can't recommend him. Jimmy Butler. Yeah. Against Brooklyn, he could get you what you need in 3 quarters. So, yeah. If they happen to keep it close, which if those guys are sitting out, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how that happens. But if both of them is playing, maybe. But Paul George, I know you like Paul George because he's in LA, but I don't like Paul George. I'd rather play Russ. Paul George is a P, man. He plays in Indiana and does nothing. Like, I don't expect him to go to LA and do something. I mean, he can't do nothing in Indiana. He a P, bro. Straight up. I'll pass at 8-4. Kawhi Leonard, he's not gonna play today, but he finally did get there. Hallelujah. Kawhi Leonard's one of my favorite players in the league. Love that guy.
Yes.
Hallelujah. TJ Warren, nope. Otto Porter, maybe Ingram, no way, not for me. And Jonathan Simmons, it's all right. He's nothing special. They're not bringing the price down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll do that. Lance, my dude, Stevenson, he's in play. 100%. Like that a lot. Covington, without Kawhi on the court, maybe without Embiid, he's okay. And Ariza is a big hell no at $6,000.
Boom. I think Paul George is probably the highest I'm going, I think. This is one of the rare situations where I think small forward is, not that it's deep compared to the slate, but it's been pretty ugly these last few weeks. Like, I feel like this last couple of weeks, small forward has been ugly. And there's actually some decent options. So, I don't know if I'm going to pay up for Paul George. Like, on a slate like this, you kind of have to choose, and I like to play with correlation, obviously. And so you kind of have to choose the games you want exposure to, because you just can't have exposure to every game. So I think if I wanted exposure to that Lakers and OKC game, which I think I might, I do like KCP just because I know they're going to need him. That KCP makes me think that I believe KCP is good enough to make Westbrook only take over if he has to. I think if Melo or if Paul George, if one of them are doing fine, KCP is going to make West difficult enough to where I think West is going to be like, fine, we take the shot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's going to just try to look. If Paul George and Melo are struggling, he's going to do what he does. I don't think anybody can truly stop Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean?
Nobody in this world.
Exactly. So that's the reason that I think if I was going to go in that game, I would take maybe KCP and maybe Paul George. I don't love that in general because there's just so much other thing. There's so many other spots to like. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like Jimmy Butler against Brooklyn, I have very strong concerns about that game staying close. Kevin Durant against Dallas seems like a slow game. Yeah, Big D, man, I'd love to play Big D, but his price went back up. He's only $200 cheaper than LeBron. And while this is a phenomenal matchup, he's, you know how I feel about him lately, man. You know what he's been doing lately. So it's like Paul George seems like the guy that he's just, if I'm going to go up here, he's probably the highest guy I think I want to go. Because under him, TJ Warren has been playing better. Like you mentioned Otto Porter against the Knicks. It's not a bad spot. I mean, who the Knicks? I mean, anybody against the Knicks is it seems like a pretty good play these days. Even your boy Simmons against Houston. You know, it's going to be a really fast-paced game. Like, it's a decent spot. And, like, how do we get away from Lance Stevenson against Milwaukee? I mean, Wings against Milwaukee has just, we saw what DeRozan just did to him. You know what I mean? Wings against Milwaukee has just been phenomenal this year. And Lance Stevenson has been, like, the aggressive beast ever since Oladipo has been out, man. This dude is coming in. He's blowing in everybody's ear. It's not just LeBron anymore, bro. He's going up to every stud. He's blowing in everybody's ear.
Nah, not Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler shut his ass down.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler shut everybody down, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you're right. Yeah. But, like, that was a nice... See, that didn't even come to my head because when I see a guy... Anytime I see a guy messed up with Jimmy Butler, I ignore him. He's like...
That's right.
Scoop. It just comes right over. So I didn't even, like... The last time, I wasn't even tempted. I played him both those two nights. I played him against Dallas, played against Chicago. Free square. Both.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
All in, both days.
I said Minnesota. I said, nope. I just went right on. I was like, all right, it's not his day. But it's back to his day. It's back to his day, I think. He's going to be popular. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, that's all.
Yeah, but on this slate, man, it's just too big to worry about ownership.
Exactly. There's too many options. So, like, because of all that Lance Stevenson and then Paul George and these other guys we mentioned in between, that's why I don't really think I have to go higher than that. Because I know that point guard, there's guys I want. And, like, we haven't even gotten to center. We haven't even gotten to power forward. So, like, that makes me hesitant to want to pay. And don't get me wrong, I'm with you. If you're going to choose to play Kyrie, you better play LeBron. I'm with you there.
Oh, yeah.
But I just don't know if I want to play
it's
Kyrie.
just, if one of them is going to go off, like, if Kyrie is going off, who the hell on Cleveland is going to go off? I mean, it would have to be Kevin Love. That would be the only other one that could go off. Like, there's nobody that's going to be going off on Cleveland except LeBron James.
Yes. Yeah. No, yeah.
And vice versa. Like if LeBron James is going off, it's just That's just a must. If you play one, you got to play the other.
Yeah,
you just have to.
Agreed. Take me down to Value Town.
I mean, Alan Crabb. I want to play dude. Like, I want to play him if both those dudes is out, but I'm scared.
Yeah, man.
He's the best. He's gonna be the best wing player on the court. So Jimmy Butler's gonna go to him.
Yeah. No, thank you.
That scares the hell out of me with his big floppy ears.
Maybe it'll scare Jimmy because I think Jimmy's got smaller ears. Maybe he'll get intimidated.
I love Crab because my son loves him.
Yeah.
Calls him
Crab
A. Calls him A Crab A.
A Crab A.
He's seen him on the app. It says A and then his last name A Crab A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I want to. Like, I want to at 5'3", if both of those dudes is out, but I don't know if I can. Kyle Anderson.
Yeah.
Lock, load, move on. I'm locking Kyle Anderson in because Kawhi is not going to play. Other guys might sit too. I'm a big fan of dude. He let me down today. He didn't play so well, but he still did all right. He didn't even score no damn points, and he still almost got to value. They raised his price today. He was 4.2 today. They raised up to 4.9. Dude scored 1 point.
Yeah,
and these bastards took a steal or a block away because he did have 19. You sorry ass.
I mean, honestly, to get a 16.2 with only one actual point, that's pretty impressive. You know?
Yeah. How many minutes did he play today?
27.
27. Damn, man. How did you do that to me, man? You've been playing well the 2 games before that.
Are you concerned at all with him coming off of? Are we looking for anybody else besides Kawhi to be out to go to him because of? Wasn't he recently hurt or whatever?
Oh yeah, but no, he's straight. He's
fine.
I mean, it's
I really like to play him. You know what I mean?
I
really like him.
So, like Danny Green could sit. Ginobili's gonna sit. I would say Ginobili is gonna sit for sure. Kawhi is gonna sit. Maybe Powell. Maybe Magician. But who the hell knows? Maybe the whole starting 5 sits.
It's true. It's possible.
Like, I don't know. Tony Parker could sit. Like, all these old dudes, it's ancient.
Yeah.
I mean, Kawhi and Magician is the only ones that's not ancient.
Yeah.
And Kawhi is still their baby him. Like BK said, he got past fire in dude's mouth. Finally got to 30 today. Went off. I'm glad. I didn't get it. Like, he didn't go off for me. But now I can look at him. Now I can roster him.
Me and Paulie talked to him about. Hopefully some of the subscribers had him because me and Paulie talked to him up pretty big. He was like one of Paulie's core plays today.
There is no way in hell I would have ever played him on FanDuel. I could have played him on DK. There's no way in hell. I'm paying, like, he was like 7.7 or something like that.
7.5.
There's just no way.
7.6.
Like, I need 40 I need 40. There's just no way I could do that. I could never do that.
Yeah.
But good for anybody that played him. Yeah. Hell yeah.
The way we were approaching it was, listen, okay, so he might very well get 30 minutes. And if he gets 30 minutes, this is a guy that we've paid 8 to 9 to 10K for in the past.
Hell yeah.
So why wouldn't we want him at 7.6?
I rostered him all the time last year above LeBron. I didn't roster LeBron that much last year, but LeBron this year is different. LeBron James is balling this year, but last year I didn't roster LeBron
this
James.
Year, I mean,
I always
he had
Kyrie.
Kawhi. He had Kyrie last year, so he didn't have to do as much.
And another thing I did last year too was Big D was at shooting guard and Harden was at shooting guard.
Yeah.
So almost every day they were on the slate together. It was crazy. Like, every day they were on the slate together.
And how many
every
nights
day I was playing Big D.
How many nights would they both be in the same winning lineup, both of them?
Yeah. And my ass was playing Big D over Harden.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I always played Kawhi over LeBron, and I always played Big D over Harden last year. But yeah, no, he's back. I'm glad. I'm happy. Good. One of my favorite players.
What were we talking about?
We was talking about Kyle Anderson.
Oh, yeah. I like Kyle Anderson.
Load him. I'm locking him. I don't give a damn.
Kyle Anderson, let's do it.
Thabo Sefolosha's been starting. Thabo Sefolosha going against New Orleans. Thabo Sefolosha is at home. Raised the price on Thabo Sefolosha because he was like 3.5 was min price, 3.7. Now he's 4.7. I like that. He's gonna start again, so I like that. Gerald Green, yes, it's against Orlando. He's out. Harden is out, so he's most likely going to play some good minutes. He'll play some some shooting guard while Gordon moves over the point. He'll play some small forward to
Back up
let Ariza get a little rest. So yeah, I can play 9.5 today. I like 9.5. I love to watch him. Dude can get up. Stanley Johnson, I think, is going to be out. I think I seen him when he was doubtful. So if you want to, you could go to what's his face?
What, Reggie Bullock? Is that his name?
Nah. He's.
Oh, you're talking about
what the hell's his name? The ugly dude looked like an alien. Let me find it there. Where is he? Is he not a small forward on this damn site? He's not. Hold on, is he a power forward? There he is. He is a power forward. Anthony Tolliver. Dude looks like an alien.
Tolliver, that's the guy.
He gonna start at small forward if. Hold on. What am I talking about?
What are you talking
about? Reggie Bullock has been starting. Hold on. Is Avery Bradley gonna come back today?
Oh.
He's a game time decision.
What a groin. Probable. This is probable.
He's probable, so.
Yeah. Well, that throws a wrench into that.
Yeah, well, never mind. Do not play the alien.
Yeah, don't play the alien.
I believe that was it down there. I don't think, there's other options that's a little more expensive. I'm not going all the way down.
We already found our guys, man. We got Kyle Anderson.
Hold on.
What's up?
Joe Harris, yeah. He's at 3-6. He's going to have to play.
Yeah.
He's at home.
But the problem is, we already have Gerald Green. We got Kyle Anderson. And we got Lance Stevenson.
I feel you.
We got Lance Stevenson still.
But on this slate, hey, I expect people to be gravitating to Gerald Green. I expect a lot of assholes to be talking about Gerald Green all day today. So maybe I'll fade Gerald Green on the team somewhere and pivot to Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris has already shown his upside this year.
Yes.
He'll get blowout minutes. Believe that. He's only 3-6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's been paying off that price like 4 games in a row without getting minutes. Today he's gonna have to play more minutes, so he's in play. Oh no, he is getting 26, 20, 29.
Joe Harris. Do it, Joe. Yeah, he's been getting minutes.
He'll get more today. It's 3-6. Nobody's playing Joe Harris today. I promise you that.
No. I don't know, man. It's tough to pass on Gerald Green against Orlando.
You always got your dude, man. You always got Lance Thomas. That's your dude, CK.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm not into Lance Thomas. I'm just not at it. Yeah,
no, CJ Miles is still min price too.
Yeah, I mean, again, man.
But
we already
Gerald
got
Green
Gerald
is better.
Green, and we got Kyle Anderson. I mean,
I'm locking Kyle Anderson. He's already locked.
Kyle Anderson, Gerald Green, and we just got Lance Stevenson. On FanDuel, you have 2 spots. You know what I mean? Like I'm already on overload with that top tier. You know, when you look at just the value alone, it's like, how do we get out of here? How do I even get to Lance Stevenson when I can't get past Gerald Green and Kyle Anderson? It's just like, you know what I mean? This is a tough one to have one ticket into something. You know, you know what I mean? This is a tough one. Move us over to power forwards.
I think I like Tavo Cephalosha over what's his face 9.5.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's deep enough to where I don't think Gerald Green is a must play. You know, it's deep. There's options. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He is a good play though.
He is a good play. Yes, very good play against Orlando. Move us over to power forwards.
AD, I like him over Boogie because he's 1,100 cheaper, and it's a better. Well, I don't know. My favorite game guard. I like AD over Boogie today if I'm going to play either one of them. Ben Simmons, is he going to crawl out of the grave? Dude went off last game. I mean, he was still the minutes have never went nowhere. He just wasn't doing he just wasn't doing it. He got blocks and steals last game. That's what got him now. He had 3 of each, but you know that was Phoenix. Like Bazemore today. Like I said on the show last night, Bazemore has steal upside. What did he go? He got 4 or 5 today. So that's Phoenix. That's what you do against Phoenix. Play guys that can get steals. Aaron Gordon, I do like. I just don't like the price. But I do like Aaron Gordon against Houston. Like Ryan Anderson, no. No, no, no. Ryan Anderson cannot stop Aaron Gordon. But I do not like that price though. Derek Favors, you can give me some of that. For sure. I like Derek Favors even at 6'4". And hey, is Kyle Kuzma gonna miss this game? That means, oh man, please Kyle Kuzma miss this game so I can play a Nance and get screwed. Please. Just screw my lineups today, please. That's it. Taj Gibson. I like Taj Gibson against Brooklyn. He's only 6. He's a good, safe play. He's going to get you there. That's a good cash play right there against Brooklyn.
I hate to break it to you, but Kuzma played 18 minutes against Minnesota, and Nance still only played 19 minutes.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna miss. He's gonna be announced early. He's gonna be announced out about 2 p.m. or so, and then Nance is gonna.
We're all gonna load up on Nance, and Nance is gonna play 15
suck.
minutes and suck.
Yep.
Yeah, but in seriousness, if Kuzma's out, I'm gonna play Nance anyway. But yeah, man, Taj Gibson against Brooklyn definitely seems like a great cash gameplay. Seems pretty damn safe.
What you like? Never ever. I don't know if I've stressed this enough on this show. I'm gonna stress it again. Never ever in your life play Taj Gibson on the back-to-back. Dude is too freaking old. He is not a machine. Tibbs thinks everybody's a machine. Taj Gibson cannot play back-to-backs. Never do that. Ever.
I feel like you can hear him like on back-to-backs. If you listen real closely, you can hear him with every step. Every step. Definitely like the favors call too, man. They're gonna need him on the court against those guys. Like Utah's very hard to blow out in Utah. Like they're just
hell yeah, they play way better at home.
Yes. So I
didn't even mention Sark.
You did not mention Sark. You skipped right over him. And you know why? Because he was in your lineup already, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Sark is a great play if Embiid is out. Believe that.
I knew it. I'm with you though. 7K is steep, but they jacked everybody's price up. So you kind of just gotta pick the value guys. Like this is a perfect. This is gonna be a good one for Paulie's cheat sheet. I think as long as we can find the value guys, as long as Paulie can find the value guys he's comfortable with, this is a good cheat sheet day because it just everybody's expensive. So like without even trying, you're gonna go stars and scrubs without even trying because all the guys you like are now priced as stars. It's just like
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll have one guy in my lineup above 10K today.
Yeah, I hear you. I already told you I like a point guard, so I'm gonna try to play that game, but we shall see. We shall see. I like Favors though a lot. 6'4" against they're gonna need him on the court a lot. Take me down to Value Town.
And you can go off against Boogie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Definitely. I like that one. Staring me right in the face.
They raised John Henson price, so no. I like Jason Tatum some, but like I don't really like any Celtic except Kyrie. So I don't think I would do it, but he's all right. I just wish Jaylen Brown. If Jaylen Brown was out, then hell yeah, I would load up on Tatum. But Jaylen Brown is back. Is Michael Beasley playing the Spurs again today? No. Don't think I can play him. Marquise Chris been balling. Dude's been balling. I'm not jumping on. Not on a back-to-back. I might jump on next game maybe. But Larry Nance, here you go. Nah, but today I said I really like Crowder today. Yeah. But I said I hope he plays terrible because this is Jay Crowder day. Jay Crowder has pure hatred in his heart for Boston. Boston was trying to run him out of town for years. They just had this fantasy that Hayward was going to come there because he played for coach in college, and that's all they wanted. That's all they want. The whole city just wanted to push Jay Crowder out when he was there playing well. Like he was doing well, playing well, and they just all wanted to push him out. They got their whoosh. I hope Jay Crowder comes in. I hope Jay Crowder. All right, okay. I like Jay Crowder today. Ryan Anderson is on the road. Ryan Anderson's in play on the road at 4-3. Like James Harden is out, so there's gonna be hella usage to spread around, hella extra shots because James Harden shoots like a madman. Yeah. The Gorgeous Dong, he's in play if you think it blows out. Like the Gorgeous Dong is the play. Let me reiterate this again. On a back-to-back, you do not play Taj Gibson. You play Gorgeous Dong. Gorgeous Dong was min-priced last game and got you 27. Just go look at the game logs. Almost on every back-to-back, he has a good game because Taj Gibson just can't play. So that's only a play if you think it's going to blow out. Dwight Powell kind of interests me. They need him against a Golden State team. Has he played Golden State this year? He did. He didn't do so well. If I remember correctly, he played well against them last year, at least one time. But he's in play. Don't love it. Amir Johnson's going to start if Embiid is out. Might want to get Amir Johnson in your lineup at 3-6. Going to play center against San Antonio. That's one of my favorite spots. But that is it.
Yeah, man. The value plays are rough. If nothing opens up tomorrow, which is always a possibility, things can open up last minute. It is the flu season. Me and Paulie can tell you that for sure. I'm still recovering from ours. But, I know, unfortunately, we don't have not everybody has the immune system of an elephant like you, Cash. That's how you put it. Right? The immune system of an elephant?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I got.
That's it.
My immune system will fight off AIDS, bro.
Yeah. Like an elephant.
Nah, but Jeremiah Grant is in play against LA at min price.
No, I like that call. I'm with you. It's ugly, man. Like if Kuzma 3 when he was at Boston, you would jump. You think that was a great price. You know what I mean? Anytime he was under 5, you were like, yeah, give me some Jay Crowder. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Hayden is hard. There you go. No, that's what it was. Let's do it. Move us over to center, Cash.
Not going to play Boogie today. Not going to play Drummond at 10. Jokic has been balling. Not going to play Jokic today. Not playing Towns today. Whiteside, not playing Whiteside today. Kevin Love.
In a game stack, maybe?
That's a maybe.
Maybe.
But I don't really like Kevin Love on a back-to-back either. Like,
yeah,
got to be able to knock down that shot.
And he's on the road.
Yeah, no, I can't play Kevin Love. I just don't think he has major upside.
Yeah, it's Crowder and LeBron, right? From that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Capella, I do like some. Hortford, no, because I want Kyrie. Miles Turner's in a nut spot. Miles Turner could do one or two things for you. He's either going to be really good or really bad.
He's either going to.
So,
never mind.
Don't play him in cash. That's for sure. I'd never do that. Yeah. I was expecting so much more out of this guy this year. He's been probably the biggest disappointment of this whole year.
Yeah.
Julius Randle, can't do it. I like it. I like this game. I like the matchup, but I can't do it against Steven Adams. I'll pass. Yeah. Bismack Biyombo I like a lot. Like, I liked Bismack last game, and I didn't play him. I just got off of him. But
shame on you.
He did it, man, against Brooklyn. I mean, Cat could have a massive game, but man, he's just such garbage, man.
Yeah.
Like, everybody goes off. Every center goes off against Brooklyn. But so I mean, Cat could do it. I expect Cat to be super low owned. So if you want to throw him in a donkey, that's the only thing I would do. But I really do like Biz today. I like this game just because James Harden's out. I just think Magic can keep it close enough. I don't think the Magic's going to be winning none because they suck. They keep it close enough where everybody gets actual minutes, unlike the freaking Kings. Pau Gasol, no, none of back to back. Enes Kanter just disappeared. He looked like God. He was God on Christmas. Like God. That's what he was on the basketball court. He was literally God. And ever since then, just gone. Greg Monroe is gonna start. Greg Monroe hasn't played in for making me cough. Greg Monroe ain't played forever. Jaws, that's his name. His name is Jaws. Look at him, Jaws, baby. I bet he could eat through a bone like a pig. Like he just eat right through that motherfucker. He ain't played since the 21st, and then before that, he ain't played since the 13th. Like this dude, how is he in shape? He don't even get to play. They traded for a dude that they want to retrade, and they don't put him on the court. What the? Greg Monroe is in play though. He's gonna start. He's only 5'2".
Play though, yeah. After all that, Greg Monroe's in play though.
Valanciunas. If you want 20 minutes with upside, he's in play. But I can't play him with 20 minutes. I hate coaches. Geico against Valanciunas. No. Tyson Chandler, you piece of crap. Let me down so hard today. I was expecting so much more from Tyson Chandler. Oh my God, it was terrible. He became my favorite player of the slate. He just sucked. Oh God, Marcin Gortat. I just love coaches, man. Coaches are the best. Marcin Gortat, just he could go out and play like God, like Cantor. He could go out and play like God in the first quarter. He could have 30 fantasy points in the first quarter and not touch the court in the second quarter. Yeah. He could come out in the third quarter and score 20 fantasy points and not touch the court in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
It's just unbelievable to me. But yeah, I don't think I could do that. It might be a cash play though, because he's only $4,000, which is crazy. Rashawn Holmes didn't play last game, but if Embiid is out, he's in plays, whatever. Just ugh. Oh man, Bismack Biyombo, I love you, dude. All these other centers. Have you ever seen Bismack Biyombo? Dude is like a machine. Like it's like the Terminator in real life.
I'm waiting to see him play Toronto, man. I'm hoping that he gets to play. I haven't looked at the schedule, but it was.
You know, I would like to see Biz. I would like to see him in the octagon. That's where I would like to see Biz. That dude is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
Dude is a genetic freak. That's it. Like,
what about what do you think Jahlil Okafor plays? There were rumors that he's going to get some play time. How much though? They were concerned about being out of shape, and no, you don't want to play that game.
No, hell no. No, I'm gonna play that game with this coach. Hell no. Hell no. No. Bismack Biyombo. That's pretty much like the only center I like. I don't like none. The center is usually my favorite position.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, man. It's rough. It's like for a minute.
Please tell me what centers you like, cause.
Well, I was hoping you could help me out with that. I'm not crazy about anybody at the top. I mean, yeah, Jokic has been playing better, but we've seen Denver take advantage of teams on back-to-backs.
9-9.
I know. I just don't think I want to do it. Karl-Anthony Towns against Brooklyn, same thing. It's like, yeah, he's in a nut matchup, but so is Butler, so is Wiggins, so is Tyus Jones, so is everybody.
He was in a nut matchup against Milwaukee too.
Yeah.
And it was pure dog crap.
Yes.
He had 30 fantasy points at halftime.
Yeah.
In the second half, he had 8.
Yeah. Capella kind of interests me. It's just it's Bismack though. You know, you know what I mean. Like Bismack's gonna be his. You know what I mean. I
like Capella more with Harden. Like
the pick and roll.
I've said it many times. That pick and roll is deadly. It might be the best pick and roll in NBA.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I like Bismack. I mean, I've played Bismack pretty much every day since Vooch has been out. I always end up on him especially on DraftKings. He was like 5'3" for a while. I'm not even sure what he is, but let me check. He was.
But
5'6".
Chris Paul could run a pick and roll, like no other.
Capella,
so he's still in play.
If I play Capella, it's with Chris Paul, and it might even turn into a game stack at that point. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna be stacking this game.
No, I mean it's phenomenal on paper. Yeah, phenomenal game stack on paper. Steven Adams interesting. It's just 6'7". It's 6'7" for Steven Adams. Greg Monroe. He's rested. Yeah,
He's well rested. Maybe too rested.
Yeah, maybe too rested. Maybe too rested. But
no, hold on. I got something to say.
All right.
This seems like a Steven Adams break the slate kind of day.
Yeah.
Because he's been terrible the last 2 games, and he has upside. Like Randall can't. Like.
Oh, they don't have an answer for this guy. Adams is way too big and strong. They don't have anybody.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody.
But I just don't see him going like. I would say 50 is his absolute best game he could do, and I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Bismack, I'm with you, man. He seems to be the most attractive. I mean, Bismack just went. Like, Cat, I kind of do like Cat in a sense. Like, it's just hard for me to pay that price.
I love the spot.
Yeah,
I hate the man. I hate the dude.
I know.
I think you suck.
But, like, just from a rebounds perspective, like, Bismack got 17 rebounds against Brooklyn. He had 10 against Miami, 13 against Detroit, 12 against Miami again, 17 against Brooklyn. You know, like, Cat's rebounds should be insane. You know what I mean?
Every center against Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
They got crooked nose. Like, they got crooked nose and Allen. Yeah. Like, that's who plays the center for them. That's all that needs to be said.
And even Okafor might play. Even if he plays, he's
not
really going to help.
Worse.
He's not going to help that situation.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, I don't know. The way Cat's been, it's rough. And paying 9.8 for a guy like that, the way he's been this year, is rough. But
the game's at 7:30.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Coach could come out and say Okafor is going to play 25 minutes, and he plays 3.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, that's going to do it for the position-by-position breakdown, man. This was a huge slate. I appreciate you looking at this with me for the first look. I definitely feel a little bit more prepared. I think I know where I'm going to start my research tomorrow when I dig in. That's why I love doing these things with you, man. And, again, I got that ticket, and there's the $222 on FanDuel, so I'm going to make the best of it, which means it's probably a really good day for you to check out wisestake.com and check out our subscriptions. If you're hesitant, you can buy a day pass. Try us out. No excuse not to try us out. $2.50. That's it. Gets you access for the day. You get CashinDFS's GPP articles. You get BK's Cash Game articles with GPP pivots. We got models with projections. We got Value Town, a cool new tool we're building where it analyzes just the players, 6K or less. A lot of awesome stuff. Paulie D's cheat sheets. It's a cheat sheet day. Definitely a good time to hop in on there and check out what players he's got listed on his cheat sheets. Cheat sheets have been hot. That's consistent. Hot. People are constantly winning from them things. So definitely check us out. There's no reason for you not to check us out. With that said, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up, that like button. It means a lot to us. If you're watching live right now, then just click it now. I think you can click it now as we're talking. So if you could do that, because like I said, I'll see we'll have a bunch of people watching live, but then when the video ends, not all those people click the like button. I don't understand. If you're watching the video, you watch the whole podcast, and you watch us all the time, just click the like button every time. Make it a habit. You see the video, like button. Video, Wise Take, like button. You understand? If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. These things help us. That's why we ask you to do them. We do these shows. We keep it going. We're trying to keep it going. Help us out. Give back. All we ask is a thumbs up and a review. That's all we ask for. You know what I'm saying? So keep it coming, guys. We appreciate you. Cash, anything in closing?
Yeah. I guarantee you I will never have another 12-game slate ever that I don't like the center position like this one right here. That will never happen again. I know tomorrow's a 2-game slate. I bet I like the center position more tomorrow on the 2-game slate than I did today on a 12-game slate.
Wow. History. You guys just witnessed history right there. Put it in the record books. Mark it down in the record books. This is the worst center slate of any 12-game slate that CashinDFS has ever seen.
Probably not on DK, though, because freaking... Did you see Dwight Howard's price on DK today? Like, oh my God.
It was
unbelievable.
7-something.
Like 7.2.
Yeah.
Freaking ridiculous.
It was pretty crazy. All right. So, for Mr. CashinDFS, myself, and the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Yeah.